Another week, another two businesses saying goodbye. First, Gaia Coffee, a small, independent cafe doing its best to stay afloat, now looking for someone to take over after only 16 months. Then, Core 4 Health Club, closing after nearly 25 years, unable to keep up with soaring costs and staffing cuts. Different businesses, same story. People want to support local, but can't always afford to. And businesses want to serve the community, but can't always survive it. Until we fix this system that makes both sides struggle, we're going to keep losing the places that make this island feel like home. Well, I don't think anyone's surprised, but it's Saturday. This is the first A-roll 2-camera piece that I've recorded. Obviously, I've recorded quite a lot of B-roll, and I've just thrown that in before this, kind of in the hopes that I can just not waffle too much here, and you've already seen what the week's been like, so I just have to kind of talk you through it, I guess. But yeah, is it like 5 minutes, I think, that we're up to of B-roll clips with some nice music in the background that take you through the whole week up until now. Well, this morning I obviously recorded the short form clip in landscape as I normally do, so that's what you've just had. Yeah, I didn't record any behind the scenes for it, so it was just the one camera, and I didn't bother with putting bloopers because, well, yeah, what was the point? It was only a short video. I think it's only probably me walking across the road to Gaia, and the many times that I messed it up, sat down in the sunken gardens. Yeah, I didn't really struggle. It was quite an easy video. It's yeah, upsetting. There's so many businesses closing. It's even worse, I suppose, that the comments that you get on the videos are just like, yes, but it's not just the island, it happens everywhere, and the UK is just the same. It's like, yeah, of course, but we kind of need them more because, UK economy can afford to lose a handful of shops, and, big corporations still have UK headquarters, so they still pay tax. Whereas over here, it's like, well, we don't have headquarters, so we don't get the tax and the additional income from accountants and insurance and catering and all of that for big businesses. We don't get that. It's literally just the small businesses that are propping the economy up. So yeah, without them, it'll crumble and fall quicker than it already is. But although it's a upsetting topic, this is not an upsetting video. So let's run through from the start of the week. So what do we do? Monday. So Monday you saw me B-roll of me in No Bake House. Me and Josh went there on Monday to discuss some video ideas that we're going to record tomorrow. So that'll be how next week's vlog starts. That'll be tomorrow morning / early afternoon. So most of tomorrow morning we'll be recording that. He's got a kilo sale event on next Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that's what we're recording for that tomorrow. And then I think we're launching his episode on Friday as well. So his socials will start going out from Monday. I'm gonna schedule all of them this afternoon. But yeah, that was Monday. And then I was back there then on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. I didn't record anything Tuesday. But then, so Wednesday I was back there first thing just to grab a coffee before we went and recorded the second segment, which was actually the last segment for the next episode with the next guest. So we still have the first section to record. So we need to do the opening bit. But their warehouse area, people working, so it's so we'll get that booked in, we'll get that sorted, and then we can edit that down. I'm not going with every other week with episodes, so I'll probably do next month or something once it's all in place. We'll get the next one recorded, and anyway, nothing to worry about. So that was Wednesday, and then no, that wasn't Wednesday, because then after that I went and you saw me up on Douglas Head. I initially just went up to get some B-roll and to scout the location for the Headspace videos, because I wanted to use the lighthouse, because obviously that's the logo. So the lighthouse just below Douglas Head, I thought would be good if I could get the drone angle right. I don't think I put the actual B-roll footage in. I think I only used one drone B-roll clip, but yeah. So I did that, and then you did see me then. I set up the camera just beyond the observatory, just because I wanted a good bit of height from Douglas Head, showcasing the prom. I think it is a good backdrop, I think. But I didn't record anything. One, because I hadn't finalised what I was going to say. I hadn't really gone through scripting to understand what kind of message it was I was trying to portray in the video. But also, I was bloody freezing. It was so chilly and quite windy. So I complained in the video. You didn't see the audio. You didn't hear the audio. But for the clip that I did, it was like 2 sentences I said to camera, which was, first of all, it's a terrible idea because my hair's going everywhere. And then the other was, and also I'm bloody freezing. Because it was very chilly. You're not very protected up on Douglas Head, are you? And obviously standing where I was, it's right on the edge. So yeah, quite chilly, quite windy. But I think it could be a good location, although we're saying that we're going into the even colder months and even wetter months. So maybe not. It's going to be a struggle if I'm going to continue doing weekly Douglas-focused local support series vids, because it is going to be very wet. I don't really like being out in the rain. Well, I don't mind being out in the rain if I've got my waterproofs on. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. So then that was Wednesday. Thursday, did I record anything? I don't know. Yes, I did. There was one time lapse of me at my desk, wasn't there? I was just editing through the. Oh, that's what I did on Thursday. I did the ad breaks for the episode and then exported that. So that's the video is now fully exported. It is ready to be. Well, it's not. I need to do the description and just change the title. But the video for next Friday is uploaded to the Skeeal YouTube channel. It's just private, so you can't see it. I'll schedule that for Friday 6:00, and then some shorts just to get all that into place. Yesterday I didn't do anything. I didn't record anything either, did I? I don't think I did. No, I'm pretty confident I didn't. There was I was very tired yesterday, so I stayed up on Thursday into Friday to watch the New York mayoral debate. Zohran Mamdani and Andrew Cuomo with the Republican. I don't know what his first name is. Siwa. Yeah, no idea what his last name is. He's not going to win anyway. So, big up Mamdani. So yeah, so I watched that, and it started at midnight, and it went on for 2 hours, so 2:00, and then it was like probably 2:30 by the time I actually went to sleep. So I was very tired, which then kind of bled over into last night as well, because I'm still quite tired. And I only got up at like 8:00 this morning, so I didn't set an alarm, which meant when I was recording then out for the short form this morning, there's a lot more people around. So yeah, but I didn't do anything in the street, so it wasn't really a big deal. But yeah, certainly didn't help with the nerves. Recording in public's always weird, isn't it? I'll never get over it, especially when I'm on my own. So yeah, so that brings you up to now, and hopefully, well, obviously this has been longer than 5 minutes, but hopefully it's not too much. Yeah, I don't even know why I didn't record any A-roll. Yeah, there was obviously, so you saw the clip on Wednesday morning when I was walking out the apartment building. There was intention there to do A-roll, to give you like a heading out on the video shoot. We'll show you some behind the scenes. There was opportunity there to do it. Same with then when I was on Douglas Head, I set the camera up. wasn't in time lapse, but I then obviously changed it so it was. There was intention there to record something just to break it up, but I didn't. I just didn't. I think some of it's the wind was quite bad, because that's why I didn't record this morning. I had the same thing, although I didn't actually record, like I had on Wednesday morning when I was walking across this morning. I was going to do a roll and just explain, but yeah, this kind of makes more sense for this week anyway. I need to get back in the routine. You'll still have more B-roll, and I think that's the intention, is to have more of the B-roll and not stack shots like this. But yeah, I don't know. It works for like a story time video where I can just sprout to the camera. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, next week, or maybe next week will be better. Yeah, I've obviously got I'm recording with Josh, and then I'll have all the lead up into the My Story episode, and then yeah, back to the weekend. I actually don't know. I don't know if next week will be any better, because the thing is only tomorrow that I've possibly got anything on. Yeah, we'll see. Right, enough waffle. You can wait and find out next week what that's like. Cool. Right. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week.